Luke's bedroom. Luke, how many times have we tried to defeat this boss?
지금 한 열 몇 번째던가?
You are in Luke's home right now, and the two of you are playing the newly published action game Ring of Elrond. The two of you usually cooperate well together, but today you failed to defeat the game's first boss several times in a row. Why is Ring of Elrond so difficult? It's just the first boss. Is it the game, or is it because I'm not skilled enough? Or is it because I'm too exhausted lately to focus? Should I go out for some fresh air? Perhaps noticing that you don't have the energy to keep playing, Luke quietly approaches you and puts your controller aside. Then he sweeps you into his arms and softly strokes the hair on your forehead.
나도 좀 피곤한데 게임은 나중에 하고 지금은 좀 쉴까?
Okay. In Luke's warm arms, you gradually relax and temporarily forget the fearful feeling of being dominated by the first boss.
어때? 좀 나아졌어?
Yeah, much better.
내 품이 힐링하는 데는 최고인가 봐.
Yeah, you're right. My sand value is now full again.
저녁까진 아직 시간이 좀 남았는데 다른 게임 할까?
Please something else. Alright, as long as it is not too difficult.
타로 카드는 어때? 마침 얼마 전에 타로 카드를 사서 조금 연습해봤거든.
Tarot fortune telling. Why the sudden interest?
그게 임무에 필요했거든. 얼마 전에 점괘와 관련된 의뢰를 받았어. 예정대로라면 며칠 뒤에 끝내야 하는데 그때 타로 카드를 쓰게 될지도 몰라서 미리 연습해뒀어. 어때? 타로 좀 봐줄까? 개인적으로 내가 타로 카드에 꽤 재능이 있는 것 같아.
Of course, I'm going to be the great diviner Luke's first customer.
좋아. 그렇다면 지금 바로 영업 개시.
You and Luke get up and move to a long table. Luke covers the table with a black tablecloth, takes out the tarot cards from a square box on the bookshelf, and places them atop the cloth. He puts his hand out to signal you to sit across from him and puts on a somewhat serious expression.
손님, 어떤 타로점을 보시겠어요?
Luke got into his role so quickly, I should play along too. Well, how about telling me something about my life lately?
네, 좋습니다. 자, 그럼 여기 카드들 중에서 3장을 고르고 왼쪽부터 순서대로 앞에 놓아주세요. 그 3장은 순서대로 손님의 과거와 현재, 미래를 가리켜요.
Luke then spreads the pile of cards on the table into a perfect arc. Oh, okay. You randomly select 3 cards and put them on the table. Looking at Luke's attentive expression, you can't help wondering about the interpretation and prediction he's going to make. Luke turns over the cards one by one, deep in thought as he stares at the patterns and text on the cards.
역방향, 절제. 정방향, 운명의 수레바퀴. 마지막 카드는 정방향 전차네요. 어디 보자. 자, 답이 나왔어요.
What is it?
결과가 최근 들어서 까다로운 의뢰가 이어져서 업무 스트레스가 쌓여 있네요. 그래서 과로라든가 정신적, 육체적인 피로가 자주 생기고 있어요. 이걸 개선하려면 여행을 간다든지 거주지를 바꾼다든지 변화가 조금 필요해요. 연인이 곁에 함께 있으면 효과가 더 좋을 것 같네요. 잠깐, 여행?
A trip? You and Luke look at each other, your eyes both reflecting each other's surprise. Seeing this unexpected synchronization, the two of you burst into laughter. It's one thing for me to be surprised, but why are you so surprised too? Let me say something first. Your fortune telling was spot on. I do want to go out for a nice break and some fresh air.
진짜 맞췄다고?
Yeah, your divination ability far exceeded my expectations. Wait, don't change the subject. What were you surprised about?
그건 사실 비밀로 하고 싶었는데.
Looking at Luke's embarrassed expression, you hook his pinky fingers with yours. Just tell me. Luke seems to concede as you accused, sighing.
알았어, 말할게. 사실 며칠 전에 여행 계획을 몇 개 짜놓고 언제 갈지 타이밍만 보고 있었거든. 타로점 때문에 내 비밀 계획이 예상보다 빨리 들키게 될 줄은 몰랐지만 말이야.
Hearing Luke's answer, you can't help looking back at the cards on the table. An impromptu divination plus 3 randomly selected cards produced a coincidental result. It's pretty amazing. Following your gaze toward the cards, Luke nods.
인생은 타이밍이라는 말도 있잖아? 여행 코스도 준비됐겠다. 타로점 결과도 이렇게 나왔겠다. 여행 한번 다녀오는 게 어떨까?
Luke just said that he had a case to deal with later, so who knows when the next opportunity you get to travel together will be. Plus, you've been really tired recently and need some rest. And his prediction. Thinking about it, you nod your head. Okay, I haven't been out for leisure in a long time. I do need to relax.
좋아. 그럼 이제 여행지를 골라보자.
As he's talking, Luke takes your hand and leads you to see the travel plans he's made. After comparing the plans, you finally choose Sun Glue Mountain in Jiaonan City as your destination. After packing some clothes and daily necessities, the two of you board a flight to Sun Glue Mountain. Sun Glue Mountain. The blue sky is tinged with a little green. The verdant leaves sway in the wind, and there are emerald green mountains all around. Gazing into the distance, you can see the long stretch of the Sun Glue Mountain range, which seems almost endless. Wow, it's beautiful.
그러게. 이렇게 장관인 자연 경치는 정말 오랜만이네. 벌써부터 이렇게 예쁜데 관광지구는 얼마나 더 아름다울까?
I can't wait any longer.
내가 가이드 해줄게. 기대해봐도 좋아?
I should be saying thank you, Mr. Pierce, right?
응? 호칭이 그게 뭐야?
Huh? Then what should I call you? Upon hearing your question, Luke blushes slightly.
뭐 그런 조금 더 가까운 호칭?
After saying this, his face seems to burn even brighter. You then decide to make fun of him. Okay, then. Thank you, my dear boyfriend.
좋아. 인심 써서 넘어가 줄게.
Lute sighs faintly, but the corners of his lips rise slightly.
일단 호텔로 가서 체크인부터 하자.
Okay. As he's speaking, Luke takes your hand and entwines his fingers with yours. The two of you slowly walk along the long path toward the hotel. Looking at the scenery in front of you, you swing the hand that Luke's holding. Sweet anticipation slowly rises within your heart.
텐트 다 설치했으니까 얼른 우리 집에 들어와서 좀 쉬어.
Mushroom Garden. There are so many different colored mushrooms.
예뻐도 독이 있을지도 모르니까 조심해.
Upon hearing Luke's remark, you quickly retract your outreaching hand. You're right, they're so pretty that I forgot that they can also be dangerous.
네, 여기선 예쁜 버섯일수록 더 조심하셔야 해요. 실수로 먹기라도 하면 큰일이거든요.
I once saw a news report that someone began to hallucinate after eating toxic mushrooms, so we should be careful.
자, 그럼 본론으로 돌아와서 뒤쪽으로 보이는 백미버섯정원을 소개해드릴게요. 백미버섯정원은 천하사는 물론 소남에서도 최대 규모의 버섯 재배 단지랍니다. 이곳에는 수천 수만 종의 버섯이 있어서 학술적, 경제적 가치가 뛰어나죠.
소개를 들어보면 전문적으로 버섯을 재배하는 곳 같은데 재미있는 이벤트라도 있을까요?
물론이죠. 이곳을 찾은 여행객들은 직원의 가이드에 따라 지정된 구역에서 야생버섯을 채집할 수 있답니다. 실수로 독버섯을 건드릴까봐 걱정되시면 정원에 있는 버섯박물관을 둘러보시는 걸 추천드려요. 아, 여담이지만 정원의 레스토랑도 유명하답니다. 해외에서도 유명한 버섯 모둠을 이 레스토랑에서만 맛보실 수 있어요.
Everything sounds great. Where should we go?
선택은 어린이나 하는 거야. 어른이라면 당연히 다 해봐야지.
You're right. Let's go. Mushroom Garden. There are too many mushrooms here. Yeah, there are at least 100 species. I wonder how many species of mushrooms that we usually eat can be found here. I guess 10 at most. You and Luke are amazed by the large variety of mushrooms in front of you. A staff member walks up to you holding a record book. Hello, is this your first time here? Yes, we came here after learning about the history of the mushroom garden. We were even discussing how many species of mushrooms that we've eaten can be found here. I see. How about I tell you more about the mushrooms? There are many varieties of mushrooms here, and every species has its own treats. Alright, thank you. I didn't expect there to be so much more to mushrooms despite how small they look. We've learned a lot today. Thank you. You're welcome. It's my job to share the knowledge with the visitors. Enjoy the rest of your stay. Alright. Mushroom Garden. Look, you were such a fast learner when the staff taught us how to recognize wild mushrooms. You only needed to listen once to remember the mushroom's characteristics.
이쪽 업계에서는 빠른 기억력이 필수거든.
Yeah, thanks to you, we're going to be bringing so many wild mushrooms home. Given how much we've gotten, we're going to be eating mushrooms for a long time.
자기가 딴 버섯은 챙겨가야 한다고 일찍 좀 말해주시지. 다 따고 나니까 알려주시고 말이야. 이럴 줄 알았으면 적당히 땄지. 그래도 걱정 마. 내가 딴 버섯은 내가 책임질게.
Don't tell me you plan on cooking these mushrooms at home. As you think about both of your miserable cooking skills, you start to grow a little worried.
그럴 건데? 전에 몇 번 실패하긴 했지. 뭐 앞으로도 실패할지도 모르고. 그래도 열심히 배우고 계속 연습하면 평균은 할 수 있을 거라 믿어. 그리고 너도 먹을 거라고 생각하니까 잘 못하는 일이라 해도 최선을 다해 노력하고 싶어.
Then I'm looking forward to your mushroom feast after we get back. Sunset Temple. What an old temple.
네, 지금 계신 여긴 하즈사라는 곳으로 천하산에서 가장 오래된 사원입니다. 1300년이라는 역사를 가지고 있죠.
Is that all?
네, 수천 년간 혹독한 비바람을 겪었지만 하즈사는 지금까지도 잘 보존되어 있어요. 그중 가장 유명한 건 구리 기와전이랍니다. 천하산에 처음 방문하신다면 꼭 둘러보시는 걸 추천드려요.
사원의 볼거리 외에도 추천하시는 곳이 있나요?
네, 물론이죠. 하즈사 문 앞에 300년이 넘은 해당나무 고목이 4그루가 있어요. 매년 해당화가 만개할 때면 사원 입구에서 백화축제가 열린답니다. 가시면 꽃 구경도 하고 다양한 이벤트에도 참여하실 수 있어요.
That sounds great.
그럼 사원부터 둘러본 다음에 백화축제를 가볼까?
Okay. Sunset Temple. The copper tile hall looks magnificent, glistening with gold light. Yeah, one might even think it was built with gold. How much gold would that take? You and Luke are visiting the temple and standing in awe of the famous copper tile hall. At this moment, a cry of surprise catches your attention. Ah! An old woman stands on the stone steps not far away, but she staggers and is about to fall. Instinctively, you and Luke immediately run up to help her. Madam, are you alright? Are you hurt? I'm fine. I just tripped. I'll be alright after some rest. You help the old woman to rest on the stone bench and only feel relief after confirming she's not hurt. Thank you, kids. I'm too old. I didn't notice the steps. We're glad you're okay. Just be more careful next time. Yeah, and it would be better if you let your children accompany you. Yeah, I know. Thank you for your concern, kids. By the way, you are also visitors here, aren't you? Yeah, we heard this place is rather famous, so we came to have a look. Then, do you know the legend about this place? Legend? You and Luke look at each other. Neither of you recalls the tour guide mentioning anything about a legend. Madam, could you tell us about it? Okay, I've lived nearby for decades, and no one knows more about the Sunset Temple than I do. I never knew that there was such a story behind the temple. Thank you for telling us about this legend. It's fine. It's still early, so you two can go walk around some for more. Yeah. Sunset Temple. I wasn't expecting the flower festival to be so fun.
맞아. 이벤트도 재밌었고 기념품이랑 선물도 사원 특색이 담겨 있어서 좋았어. 그 화환 던지기 게임에서 받은 축복 팔찌도 정교하게 잘 만들어졌더라고.
Yeah, we can collect them as travel souvenirs.
아 참, 방금 이벤트 중에서 뭐가 제일 마음에 들었어? 종이꽃 잡기, 퀴즈풀이, 아니면 다른 거?
Let me think. My favorite was the flower name recognition game. Even though I didn't recognize that many flower species at first, I ended up learning a lot. What about you? Which activity did you like the most?
난 종이꽃 잡기가 제일 좋았어. 직원이 자기가 접은 종이꽃을 그 자리에 있는 사람한테 선물하라고 했잖아. 근데 어떤 꼬마가 간절한 눈빛으로 널 보고 있길래 네가 마음이 약해져서 종이꽃을 그 꼬마한테 줄 줄 알았어. 결국 첫송이는 나한테 주고 종이꽃을 하나 더 접어서 그 꼬마한테 줬잖아. 그래서 그 이벤트가 기억에 남아. 네가 준 종이꽃도 잘 간직할게.
You got jealous, but he was just a little kid.
그건 네가 첫 번째로 접은 꽃이잖아. 당연히 중요하지.
Fairy Town Resort.
자, 이쪽 한번 보시겠어요? 이곳은 바로 다미마을 리조트입니다. 이 리조트는 바티족의 원주지인 다미마을 유적을 개발해 만든 리조트로 현대적인 스타일이면서도 민족 특색이 살아있죠. 리조트에서는 다미 온천을 가장 추천드리고 싶어요. 이곳 온천은 프라이빗한 노천탕이라 편하고 즐거운 휴식의 안성맞춤이거든요. 다미마을을 찾으신 분들이라면 꼭 한 번은 가는 곳이니까 두 분도 한번 들러보세요.
Besides the hot springs, are there any other activities here?
물론 있죠. 리조트에 있는 홀로그램 문화체험관을 추천드릴게요. 고대 바티족의 문화와 풍습을 실감나게 체험할 수 있답니다. 분명 재밌으실 거예요. 거기도 한번 들러보세요. 민속 문화에 크게 관심 없으시다면 레저센터에 가보셔도 좋을 거예요. 오늘 공연이 있는 걸로 기억해요.
The tour guide introduced the other activities in the resort. After hearing her explanations, you are now caught in a dilemma. They all sound great. I can't decide which one to choose now. Luke, do you have any good ideas?
일단 리조트를 둘러보다 보면 어딜 갈지 정할 수 있을지도 몰라.
That's right. Let's go. Fairy Town Resort. Which one should we go visit first, the culture center or the performance? Either is fine, you decide. You and Luke are wandering around in the resort thinking about where you should visit first. As you are still hesitating, a man in a suit greets you too. Hello, I'm a staff member here. How can I help you? We just can't decide where to go first. We want to visit every spot but have no idea where to start, so... I see. The opening hours of some activities in the resort might be different from that of others. If you don't make an itinerary in advance, you may find some attractions closed by the time you get there. Let me explain in more detail. That's great, thank you. Thank you for your explanation. Without it, we would have definitely missed out on some attractions. A schedule is very important. Maybe you could think of a way to inform the visitors before they enter the resort. You're right, it was our negligence. I'll go back and discuss this with the others. We'll work out a practical solution. I have to go now. Have fun. Yeah, thank you. Hope you work out a solution soon. Fairy Town Resort. I think I know why this place is so popular. Soaking in the hot spring is so comfortable. I would have liked to soak in there forever if my skin could handle it.
나도 난 트레이에 담겨 나온 음료랑 디저트도 좋았어. 아, 온천욕에 음료랑 디저트까지 있으니까 정말 너무 좋더라.
Yeah, I really want to have a bath like this at home in the future. But that might be a little difficult.
어려울 게 뭐가 있어. 약속할게. 나중에 우리 둘만의 집이 생기면 인테리어는 전부 네가 원하는 대로 하자.
Southern Sky Tidal Flats. There are also rivers in Sanglo Mountain. I thought we could only see mountains here.
네, 저희가 지금 있는 곳은 천하산 관광지구의 최남단입니다. 이곳은 창강과 맞닿아 있어 독특한 갯벌 지형을 형성하고 있죠. 창남 갯벌로도 불린답니다. 이곳의 일출과 일몰을 촬영하기 위해 일부러 찾아오는 사진작가분들도 많이 계세요.
Sunrise and sunset. That sounds beautiful.
일몰까지는 아직 시간이 좀 남았네. 가이드님, 가볼 만한 곳을 더 추천해 주실 수 있을까요?
물론이죠. 지금 이 시간이면 어항시장을 강력 추천드려요. 제일 싱싱한 해산물을 구할 수 있거든요. 그리고 그곳 포장마차에서 먹는 해산물 요리는 대도시의 호텔에도 절대 뒤지지 않을 정도로 훌륭하답니다. 강의 경치를 감상하면서 해물 요리에 현지 음료를 곁들이면 정말 좋은 경험이 되실 거예요.
That sounds like a place worth visiting.
그럼 바로 가볼까? 어떤 요리를 주문할지도 다 생각해뒀어.
We've only been out for a while and you're already hungry.
맛있는 음식과 사랑은 언제나 옳다. 뭐 그런 말도 있잖아. 사랑은 이미 가졌지만 맛있는 음식도 놓치면 안 되지.
Southern Sky Tidal Flats. You and Luke walk around the harbor market near the coast. Looking at the colorful shop signs of different seafood stalls, you and Luke have difficulty deciding. All these stalls looks good. I really can't decide on just one. How about we choose one randomly? Maybe the dishes at every stall are all delicious. Are you trying to pick a stall to eat at? Before you can think too much, a girl's sweet voice rings behind you. You and Luke turn around and see a pretty girl. You are... I'm a local who grew up here. No one knows more about the delicacies and specialties of the seafood stalls nearby than me. Do you want me to tell you too about them? That's great, thank you. Thanks for your help. Now we've decided which stall to eat at. You're welcome. I'm glad you found one to your liking. Southern Sky Tidal Flats. The fishermen here are so hospitable. They directly invited us to eat at their homes for free.
나도 깜짝 놀랐다니까. 처음엔 사기꾼인 줄 알았어. 물론 지금 보면 괜한 걱정이었지만 말이야.
Me too. By the way, the seafood we ate at the fisherman's house was quite delicious. The food tasted fresh without anything else added. I wish I could come back and try it again next time.
다음엔 또 다른 어부 아저씨가 집으로 초대해 주실지도 몰라.
You're right. It's a deal then. We'll come back next time.
좋아. 다음에 또 오자. 네가 원한다면 얼마든지 와도 좋아. 너랑 함께라면 뭐든 재밌거든.
Convenience store. On the way, you and Luke enter a convenience store to buy some drinks. After checking out your purchase, Luke opens one bottle of soda and hands it to you. Here, the first sip is the most refreshing one. You can have it. Thank you. But we could have just bought 2 bottles of soda so that you can have a first sip too. That's right, but if that's happened, then I won't be able to drink from the same bottle as you. Drink from the same bottle? As you are lost in thought, someone tugs at the corner of your clothes. Turning around, you find a little boy who's holding a soccer ball standing beside you. Hello, what can I do for you? Hello, miss. I saw that you bought a bottle of soda just now. Can you please give me the bottle cap? The bottle cap? Yes, I'm collecting 100 bottle caps to exchange for a trading card I want. I still need 11 more bottle caps. If you could give me yours, I'll only need 10 more. Before you can reply, Luke squats down and ruffles the little boy's hair. You can have the bottle cap, but before that, I have several questions for you. If you answer well, we'll give you this bottle cap. What are you up to, Luke? You'll find out soon enough. Hearing Luke's offer, the little boy nods vigorously. Okay, I'm a good student. I'm sure I can answer your questions. Now then, do you think the young lady beside me is pretty? Super pretty! She's the prettiest lady I've ever seen. Then, are the two of us a good match? Luke puts an arm around your shoulders and stands by your side. Of course! What's that idiom again? I just learned it a couple of days ago. Oh right, a match made in heaven. Great! The last question is, what kind of blessings are you going to give the two of us? Let me think. I wish you two happiness every day and to be with each other forever. Even though Luke suddenly decided to mess around, the little boy's simple yet sincere wishes still warm your heart. Luke nods and rubs the little boy's head again. Your answers were very nice. This bottle cap is yours now. Thank you for your blessing, kiddo. I hope you can get the card you want. The little boy takes the bottle cap and beams happily. Thank you, you're so kind. Tea Leaf Town.
지금 계시는 옛 마을이 바로 천하산에서 유명한 참화마을이에요. 참화마을이 이름을 떨치게 된 이유 중 하나는 높은 연구 가치 때문이에요. 참화마을에선 현지 소수민족이 농경사회에서 산업사회로 넘어가는 흔적들을 찾아볼 수 있어요. 그래서 많은 역사학자와 고고학자들이 답사를 위해 이곳을 찾곤 하죠. 그리고 지금까지도 카라반이 각 민족의 마을들을 떠돌곤 한답니다.
Horse Gang.
카라반은 민간인이 약속에 따라 자발적으로 만든 집단으로 고대의 중요한 무역 방식 중 하나랍니다.
I see. Then what is the other reason that Tea Leaf Town is famous?
그건 이곳에 살고 있는 원주민 바티족 때문이에요. 마을을 둘러보다 보면 와시족의 독특한 풍습을 보게 될 수도 있답니다.
I can't wait to see it.
가이드님, 혹시 추천하시는 관광 명소가 있나요?
그거라면 참화마을의 5대 관광지를 소개해드려야죠. 바로 반딧불 야시장과 하산경치, 울림비석, 만산단풍, 버들가리예요. 정확한 장소는 지도에 표시해드릴게요. 그중 관광지의 아름다운 경치는 꼭 한번 직접 체험해보세요.
Sounds like it take a whole day to visit all 5 scenic spots.
그럼 얼른 출발해볼까?
Yeah. Tea Leaf Town. Under the clear and bright sky, the ancient trees in Tea Leaf Town rustles along with the breeze. It makes me feel like we're back in ancient times. I feel the same as you, and I even have a little deja vu. Deja vu? Maybe you've dreamed of this place. That's possible. You and Luke are walking around in town when a kind-looking lady approaches you. Excuse me, could you spare a moment of your time? You are... I am the owner of a restaurant nearby. My restaurant has been passed down for generations and all dishes served in it are local specialties. But our local dishes don't seem to be popular with the tourists now, so business is declining. I'm still wondering whether I should serve some new dishes in my restaurant to meet the demand of the customers. So I thought of asking some visitors from out of town for their opinions. I wonder if you two could taste my dishes and give me some advice. You and Luke exchange a look and nod together. Okay, we'll be happy to. That's great. Please come with me. Thank you. I think I know what to do now. You're welcome. I'm glad we could help. We hope the business in your restaurant booms. Tea Leaf Town. The 5 most famous attractions in Tea Leaf Town are so amazing, especially the Red Leaf Mountain view.
맞아. 산이 단풍으로 물들어서 꼭 노을 같았어. 정말 예뻤지.
I wonder what it looked like if we came here during the other seasons.
왠지 또 색다를 것 같아. 그땐 산이 초록빛이나 황금빛으로 물들지 않을까?
I really hope to have the opportunity to enjoy the beautiful scenery here again. By the way, Luke, which scenic spot was your favorite?
어디 보자. 난 반딧불 야시장이 제일 좋았어. 너랑 같이 꽃등을 들고 야시장을 돌 때 어쩐지 어릴 때로 돌아간 것만 같은 기분이더라고. 순간 얼떨떨해져서 과거로 돌아간 건 아닌지 헷갈리더라니까.
Actually, I felt the same too.
그거 알아? 여기 바티족 사이에 수많은 민속 전설들이 전해지고 있어. 방금 어떤 할아버지가 그러셨는데 바티족들에겐 풀피리의 인연이라는 풍습이 있대.
Pledge of Love?
푸른 잎으로 노래를 연주하면서 사랑하는 여성에게 마음을 전하는 거야. 그리고 그 풍습에는 아름다운 전설이 담겨 있어.
What is it?
풀피리를 불 때 새들이 모여든다면 그 연인은 오래오래 백년해로할 수 있대.
It can attract hundreds of birds. Is that magical?
나도 모르겠어. 그래도 기회가 된다면 꼭 한번 들려줄게.
Okay, I'm looking forward to listening to it. Botanical Garden. You and Luke are visiting Sunglow Mountain's famed botanical garden. Many people have gathered up ahead and it looks quite lively. Is there something going on? We'll know when we get there. Let's go. Yeah. Approaching the crowd, you see a banner reading Botanical Knowledge Contest. At the same time, a uniformed staff member walks up to you. Are you also going to participate in the contest? Contest? Yes, you only need to answer some questions about plants. You can get a prize if you answer all the questions correctly. There are only 300 prizes in total, first come first serve. The staff member points to the prizes, which turns out to be gigantic stuffed toys of plants that look pretty cute. I kinda want a prize toy, but can we answer all the questions correctly? As you are still hesitating, Luke takes your hand, smiling with confidence. I promise to get that toy for you. Then he turns to the staff. Hello, we want to participate in the contest. Okay, are you two ready? I'll start asking the questions. Sure thing. Carrots belong to which plant organ? The roots. Why should people who are allergic to alpines avoid eating mangoes? Huh? What kind of question is this? Because mangoes belong to the Mangifera genus in the Anarchadeaceae family and contain the same allergenic substance as alpines. Luke's answer refreshes your understanding of him and plants. You are quite knowledgeable. Now for the final question. What did the gardener say to the wilted plant? The answer is also related to botanical knowledge. What? The last question is a riddle. Wait, I know this one. The answer is, what's tomato with you? Congratulations on answering all the questions correctly. I'll grab a prize for you. After the staff leaves, you and Luke give each other a high five. I didn't expect you to know that much about botany, Luke. I had to learn a lot more knowledge than that of when I was in training. But you were brilliant too. You answered the last question before I could. We're in the best partners after all. We won the prize by working together. That's right, as expected of my Watson. Jet Wetland Park. It's beautiful here. There are so many parents playing with their children.
네, 이곳은 오금 호수의 기반에 지어진 오금 습지공원으로 유명한 패밀리파크랍니다. 자연 풍경이 아름다울 뿐만 아니라 천연 산소 카페가 따로 없죠. 자연 가까이에서 심신을 풀어주는데 이만한 데가 없어요. 그대로 추천한다면 배를 타보시는 걸 추천드려요. 색다른 재미를 느낄 수 있을 거예요.
Rowing?
네, 저쪽에 세코이아 숲 보이시죠?
Following the tour guide's lead, you and Luke look over at a large area filled with tall redwood trees.
저 숲에 가시면 습지공원에서 가장 특별한 풍경을 볼 수 있답니다. 노를 저어 숲속 깊은 곳으로 가면 특별한 낭만과 신비함을 느껴보실 수 있어요. 그러니 배를 타고 풍경을 감상하는 게 최고의 선택이죠.
I see. If so, then we must give it a try.
노젓는 건 나한테 맡겨.
세코이아 숲을 지날 때 자색꼬리새가 있는지도 한번 둘러보세요. 자색꼬리새는 아주 희귀한 조류거든요. 특이한 빛깔의 깃털을 지니고 있어서 빛에 따라 초록색, 파란색, 남색, 보라색으로 보인답니다. 자색꼬리새는 행운의 새로도 불리고 있어요. 운 좋게 자색꼬리새를 본 사람에게 행운이 깃든다고 해요.
If that's so, then I've decided. Luke, you row the boat and I'll look for purple starlings.
우리의 행운을 위해서니까 열심히 찾아봐.
Don't worry, I believe we'll see a purple starling. Jet Wetland Park. There is great. No wonder it's called a natural oxygen bar. Yeah, we can take this great chance to relax. You and Luke are taking a walk in the wetland park, enjoying the wonderful scenery. A little girl in a dress is squatting on the ground not far away, seeming to be counting something. 1, 2, 3, not this one. She is crouching there alone, and it looks like her parents are not nearby. Out of concern, you and Luke walk up and squat beside her. What are you doing? Hello, I'm looking for a magical leaf. Magical leaf? Yes, it can bring a good luck. Where are your mom and dad? Are they not here with you? My dad went with my younger brother to buy some snacks and will be back soon. My mom is at work today and isn't with us. You and Luke exchange a look and then nod in understanding. Then how about we look for the magical leaf together? Really? course, we never lie. Yay, let me tell you what the magical leaf looks like. Found it! Thank you! You're welcome. Remember to treasure this leaf. Yeah, it took us a lot of hard work to find it after all. Yep, I will. Jet Wetland Park. Look, did you count how many colors were on the purple starling's feather earlier?
어디 보자. 초록색, 파란색, 보라색, 남색. 너무 많아서 못 세겠어. 몇 가지 더 있었는데 그중 하나는 형광빛까지 나던걸?
Well, it's amazing that the feathers of a bird can show so many colors under the sunlight.
그치. 이게 자연의 신비라는 거겠지?
It's a pity that the purple starlings flew away so quickly. I didn't even manage to snap a shot.
괜찮아. 본 것만으로도 우리에겐 이미 행운이 깃들었을 거야.
You're right. Other tourists may not even have seen them.
자색 꼬리새에 관심이 많은 것 같은데 묻고 싶은 게 있어.
What is it?
자색 꼬리새랑 땅콩이 중에 누가 더 예쁜 것 같아?
What kind of question is that?
그냥 궁금해서 그래. 빨리 알려줘.
Peanut, who is still resting in Luke's pocket, gets a little restless too, seemingly waiting for your answer. Purple starlings do have very beautiful feathers, but compared to Peanut, if I choose Peanut, I may not appear truthful, but if I don't choose Peanut, someone and his bird might be disappointed. Wait, I know. I've decided. I think Peanut is prettier.
뭐? 대체 왜?
Because Peanut is a rainbow of black. You heard that a film depicting local history had just been recently released in Shonan City. Hence, you and Luke decided to go to the nearest cinema in Sanglo Mountain to watch the film. Cinema. When the film ends, the audience starts leaving the cinema one after another. But you are still in your seat, immersed in the tragic story, unable to tear yourself away. Turns out there were so many dogmatic and rigid regulations in the clans of the olden days. Two people in love couldn't be with each other, only because they came from two different clans. In the end, both of them even died for their love. It's too tragic. Yeah, their love was pure but shackled by old-fashioned thoughts. A loving couple and their relationship ending in such tragedy. All I can say is that I feel lucky that times have progressed. We now have freedom in love and marriage, and no one can go against our will and make decisions for us. That's right. Maybe on one hand, this film was used to show the cultural tradition of the olden days. And on the other hand, it is also used to make a comparison between different times and highlight the progress of today. Yeah, I think so too. Just as the two of you are about to leave, you find a young lady sobbing in her seat not far away. Miss, are you alright? Do you need any help? You and Luke walk up to the young lady and try to offer help. But she only shakes her head and dries her eyes with tissues. I'm fine. It's just that this film reminds me of an elderly relative of mine. An elderly relative? Can it be? She's my grand-aunt, my grandfather's younger sister. When she was young, she faced the same situation as in the film. Her family didn't allow her to be with her lover under any circumstances. In the end, they had no choice but to break up, and my grand-aunt never married. Previously, I didn't understand why they broke up. I thought it was because their love wasn't strong enough. After watching this movie, I realized that at that time, there were too many things that rendered them powerless. If only my grand-aunt could see her lover again. The young lady speaks with sadness and regret. Hearing her words, an idea occurs to you. Technology is very advanced today. By using information technology, maybe you can still get in touch with your grand-aunt's lover? Yeah, even if all you have is just a little clue, you might still be able to track down the person. You're right, I can try to get in touch with my grand-aunt's lover. That's great, thank you so much. You're welcome, I'm just glad to help. We hope you can successfully contact him. Sanglow gliding. Excuse me, may I ask you for a favor? You and Luke are discussing when to set off for gliding when a blonde man interrupts you. Ah, I forgot to introduce myself. I've come to Sanglow Mountain to camp for a few days. This place is famous for camping, so I wanted to experience it. I was trying to barbecue some food, but I can't make it by myself, so I want to ask you two for a favor. Of course, I will make you guys work for free. We can share the meal when it's ready. You and Luke look at the kebabs on the grill and nod together. The kebabs you cook are so delicious. I think they are even better than those at some restaurants. I agree, they're great. You humble me. Let me share some grilling tips with you. I see. Look, let's try it out after we go back. Okay, no problem. Sanglow gliding. I've never tried to look down from somewhere so high. It's a scary yet spectacular experience.
근데 막상 탈 땐 무서워하는 것 같진 않던데?
I knew you were right behind me, so I wasn't scared at all. You wouldn't have chosen the couples gliding if you weren't confident.
독심술을 배운 게 아닌지 의심될 정도네. 아주 모르는 게 없어.
Because I'm your girlfriend. By the way, I'm pretty surprised. Back when we went to the North Star theme park, you kept preventing me from participating in some dangerous and exciting activities. But this time, you offered to glide with me.
맞아. 그때 이후로 내가 널 너무 과보호했다는 생각이 들었거든. 그래서 조금씩 생각이 바뀌었어. 위험한 걸 못하게 하기보단 그럴 때마다 네 곁에서 함께하는 게 더 좋을 것 같았어. 내가 필요할 때 굳이 날 찾지 않아도 언제나 네 곁에 있다는 걸 알아도.
Beach Valley.
자, 여길 보시면 지금 계시는 곳이 도곡 차밭이고 이 앞이 바로 만도 계곡입니다. 만도 계곡에는 복숭아 나무 수만 그루가 심어져 있어서 개화기 때면 환상적인 경치를 자랑하죠.
Peach blossoms blooming on every branch. I feel emotional just thinking about it. But why were peach blossom trees planted in a tea garden?
원래 이곳은 염씨 가문의 사유지로 비취 차밭이라고 불렸답니다. 염씨 가문은 대대로 찻잎을 재배하는 가문이었죠. 지금으로부터 100여 년 전, 차밭 주인은 우연히 차밭에서 복숭아 나무 몇 그루를 발견했다고 해요. 만개한 복사꽃과 푸른 차나무가 서로 어우러진 모습이 그렇게 아름다웠다고 합니다. 그래서 주인은 복숭아 나무 묘목을 구해 차밭에 심었어요. 하지만 지난 100년 동안 많은 일들이 일어났고 몰락한 염씨 가문은 이곳을 떠나게 됐죠. 차밭은 소유주가 몇 번이나 바뀌면서 개인 사유지에서 공유지가 되었답니다. 그리고 지난 10년간 재조정을 거쳐 지금의 만도 계곡이 만들어진 거죠.
그럼 찻잎 사업은 아직도 계속되고 있나요?
네, 염씨 가문이 몰락했어도 이 차밭의 찻잎은 여전히 품질이 뛰어나거든요. 정부 측은 찻잎 사업을 그대로 유지하면서 관련 관광 프로젝트를 추진했어요. 중앙에 있는 찻집에 가시면 차도 맛보실 수 있고 다도시연도 보실 수 있어요. 물론 만도 계곡의 경치도 놓치지 마세요.
Alright, I think we can walk around first. When we get tired, we can go take a break and have some tea.
좋지?
Peach Valley. The Yuntua tea tastes less bitter than I expected. I think it's good. The Yuntua tea really seems to taste different from all the tea I've had before. You and Lou are sitting in the tea hall and enjoying tea when an old voice interrupts you. Youngsters, you can't drink Yuntua tea like that. You glance in the direction of the voice and find an old man in simple clothes approaching the two of you. Mister, are we drinking the tea wrong? Yes, you won't bring out the best flavors of Yuntua tea that way. But all tea leaves are to be brewed, aren't they? How else are we supposed to make the tea? Hearing your words, the old man keeps shaking his head. Hi, young people don't pay attention to details nowadays. We don't know much about making Yuntua tea. Mister, can you tell us about it? Okay, let me explain it to you. I see, so we should make different tea in different ways. You learn something new every day. Look, how about we try to make Yuntua tea the way the old man taught us? Yeah, let me change the tea set first. Peach Valley. Peach Valley is so beautiful. The peach blossoms are blooming and the tea trees look like emeralds. It's like a fairyland.
계곡에서 산책할 때 갑자기 안개로 뒤덮였잖아. 희미한 안개 사이로 햇살이 쏟아지는데 그때 진짜 선인들이 머무는 곳 같았어.
Yeah, the Peach Valley really lives up to its reputation. Oh, right, and that tea art performance was great too. The woman performing had such a classy beauty about her, and she poured the tea so smoothly and naturally. It was really amazing.
그건 딱히 모르겠던데? 시연하신 분보다 내가 본 선녀가 더 예뻤어.
Fairy?
응. 그때 어떤 선녀가 고개를 들고 복숭아 나무에 푹 빠져 있더라고. 햇살이 선녀한테 살며시 내려앉고 나비들이 그 곁을 맴돌았어. 그때 갑자기 바람이 불어와서 분홍색 꽃잎들이 흩날렸고 그걸 본 요정은 환하게 웃었지. 어때? 정말 아름다운 장면이지?
Look, you're becoming more and more of a sweet talker. Hotel terrace. As the white clouds float lazily in the sky, the sunlight streams through the leaves and falls upon both of your shoulders. During the past few days of the trip, you and Luke have been enjoying the beautiful scenery around Sunglow Mountain, leaving the thoughts of all kinds of daily troubles behind. If only I could enjoy the mountain view on the terrace when I wake up every day. The scenery is wonderful at Sunglow Mountain. I'm kind of reluctant to go back.
그럼 나중에 천하산 같은 곳에서 사는 건 어때? 둘이 같이 자연 친화적인 삶을 사는 거야.
Luke holds your hand, speaking in a half-joking tone. Future, settle down. These words warm your heart. I'll think about it.
정해지는 대로 꼭 알려줘.
Okay, but the most important thing now is to decide where to go today, isn't it? We're going back tomorrow. What incredible place are you going to take me today? Upon hearing your question, Luke shows a somewhat mysterious expression.
네가 무조건 마음에 들어할 곳이야.
Luke gently puts his finger on your lips as you're about to ask more.
쉿. 서프라이즈는 마지막까지 남겨둬야지. 지금 물어보면 마음이 약해져서 못 참고 다 털어놓을 것 같단 말이야.
Looking at Luke's serious expression, you can only nod repeatedly. Fine, I'll just do as you see for the surprise afterwards. But let me make it clear. You'll have to make it up to me if I don't like that place.
걱정 마. 장담하는데 분명 마음에 들 거야.
Okay, let's go. Luke nods with a smile and takes your hand. Then the two of you quickly leave the terrace and head for the place he mentioned. Bird Spring. This is... Reflecting the blue sky and the white clouds, the clear spring in front of you looks just like translucent emerald jade. Looking further, countless layers of moss seems to join the rolling mountains on the horizon, weaving a dreamy mirage. It's beautiful. I've never seen such a tranquil yet vast landscape.
역시 좋아할 줄 알았어. 열심히 고른 보람이 있네. 이제 정식으로 소개할게. 여기가 바로 전설 속 백조의 샘이야.
Bird Spring?
고대엔 이맘때면 수만 마리의 다양한 새들이 물가에서 쉬다 갔었나 봐. 수많은 새들이 나란히 날아오를 때면 햇빛을 받은 깃털이 눈부시게 빛나서 100마리의 새라는 의미로 백조의 샘이라고 붙여졌대.
Looking around, all you can see is the clear spring water and lush woods, but no trace of any birds. But there are no birds here. Is it just a beautiful legend? As you are thinking about the story of the bird spring, Luke takes your hand and gives you a mischievous wink.
내가 아직 오래된 주문을 읽지 않아서 그래.
Huh? What's that?
알려주기 전에 일단 내 질문에 대답해줘.
You're gonna keep me guessing again? Go on, I can definitely answer your question.
풀피리의 인연이라고 전에 내가 말했던 거 기억나?
Of course, according to local legend, When someone plays music by blowing on a leaf to express their feelings to their lover, and the music attracts hundreds of birds. It means the couple will be with each other forever. Playing music on leaves to attract hundreds of birds. You look at the mountains surrounding you, then you turn to look only to find him smiling gently. This is the bird spring, and You faintly realize what Luke is going to do next, but you can't help the nervousness in your heart. Luke, will he be able to successfully attract birds here? Perhaps noticing your worries, Luke gently strokes your face, his gentle expressions growing rather soft.
한번 믿어봐.
Alright? Seeing Luke's warm smile gradually calms your heart. So the spell you mentioned is leaf whistling?
응? 맞아. 잘 지켜봐봐.
Yeah. Luke crouches down near the spring water to pick up a broken branch, taking a thin leaf off of it. Luke then straightens up, takes a few steps forward, and gives you a thumbs up, shooting you a smile. Then he slightly lowers his head, puts the leaf between his lips, and starts his performance. With the clear and pleasant music of the leaf comes a couple of white birds, hovering leisurely in the sky. Eh? Before you can think about anything else, more and more birds appear, flying in the air, lingering around you and Luke. Hundreds of birds chirp to the sound of the leaf, the feathers on their back glowing with indescribable colors and luster. Along with the clean spring water and lush ancient trees, everything is miraculously breathtaking. Luke stands amidst the brilliant natural scene as the wind gently blows the hair on his forehead. Seeing such a beautiful image, you can't help hoping for it to last forever. The music of the leaves stops at some point, but the flying birds remain hovering around the two of you. As you are immersed in the picture, the corners of your mouth unwittingly curl up. The look in this picture will forever be engraved in the happiest part of your heart.
뭘 그렇게 열심히 보고 있어?
Luke's voice suddenly echoes in your ears. His warm breath softly caresses your earlobe. It's a picture of you.
어라? 언제 찍은 거야? 나도 볼래.
His hand lightly tickles your face as he bends down ever so slightly. Luke stares at the picture in your hand for a while before speaking slowly.
사실 전부터 너랑 같이 여행을 오고 싶었어. 우리 발자취를 곳곳에 남기고 세월의 변화를 지켜본 산과 바다가 우리의 사랑을 지켜봐 주길 바랐거든. 그게 타로점이 만들어낸 우연이든 너와 함께 여행하고 싶어서 내가 짜낸 계획이든 너랑 함께 할 수 있는 기회가 있다면 절대 놓치지 않을 거야.
At this point, Luke's expression slightly shifts.
출발하기 전엔 나뭇잎을 불었을 때 새들이 오지 않으면 어쩌나 걱정했었어. 네가 실망하진 않을까, 미래에 대한 희망을 잃진 않을까.
I wouldn't. Luke grips your hand and gently shakes his head when you try to respond.
근데 여행하면서 그게 괜한 걱정이었구나 싶더라고. 네가 내 곁에 있다는 것 자체가 이미 나한테는 기적이거든. 그리고 방금 난 풀피리로 새들을 불러왔어. 그러니까 우리도 분명 전설처럼 오래오래 행복할 거야.
Look, we absolutely will. Luke looks at you, smiling softly. Then he reaches out to tuck your hair behind your ear. You can't help but hug Luke, standing by his side and looking into the distance with him. Under the sunlight, hundreds of birds are flying in the air against the endless mountains and rivers. Everything looks like a stunningly beautiful painting. I'm so happy that we came here together. This is the happiest moment in my life.
나도 그래.
Peanut, who was originally staying in Luke's pocket, also flew out at some point. Peanut makes a few clear chirps, seemingly responding to the topic you were talking about. Was Peanut also drawn by the music that you played with the leaf and flew out?
그럴지도 모르지?
It's so miraculous. Why does leaf whistling appeal to birds?
차마마을을 구경할 때 거리에서 만난 할아버지가 알려주셨는데 이맘때에 새들이 여길 찾는 이유가 물줄기의 진동과 소리가 새들이 감지하는 주파수와 일치하기 때문이라고 하셨어. 환경 변화 때문에 지금의 샘물은 예전과 달라졌지만 나뭇잎의 진동은 지금도 주파수를 비슷하게 따라할 수 있거든. 그래서 한번 시도해보고 싶었어.
I see. Nature is really amazing. Wait, when did you learn how to play music with leaves?
간단해. 그냥 몇 번 해보니까 되던데?
Yeah, for you that is. Looking at Luke's cunning smirk, you also can't help but smile. The mountain in the distance twists and turns. Under the beautiful daylight, everything is a scene of a perfection. The trip is ending and I'm so reluctant to leave. I wonder where our next destination will take us.
다음번? 다음번엔 또 다른 기적이 있겠지.
Yeah, this time you attracted hundreds of flying birds. What miracle will you perform next time? I'm looking forward to it, my dear boyfriend.
너?
Luke pretends to attack you and you run away laughing. The two of you then start playfully chasing each other. A couple of birds appear and fly around you and Luke, flapping their white feathery wings. Your laughter drifts along the gentle wind, trees thriving in the mountains and the clear running rivers. Yuntuo tea. There is a special kind of local black tea in Jiangnan City that's enriched with a unique handcrafting method. First, it hits the palate with a trace of bitterness, then finishes with a sweet taste. The Yuntuo tea's body is of a rich, tangy yellow color. Its fragrance is sharp and lingering. Its aroma is unique. Its taste is full and its flavor can last over numerous servings, and it can help with relaxation and calming of the mind. Pledge of love. In the traditions of the Dasi, the young men would perform riveting music by blowing on green leaves to express their love to their crush. Legend has it that if 100 birds fly by while the music is being played, then the two will enjoy a happy and long life together. Sunglow gliding. Located in the plains south of Sunglow Mountain, this site is famous for gliding and camping. Visitors can overlook the landscape of Sunglow Mountain from a high altitude, relishing a new and exciting but extremely relaxing experience. Firefly Night Market. is one of the 5 most famous attractions in Tea Leaf Town. The name comes from how the sight of the liveliness of the night market resembles the light of the tens of thousands of households shining bright at night like fireflies. The Horse Gang is an organization of ranchers and Hinni caravans assembled by the commoners. They were a very important element of trade in ancient times. The Horse Gang has its own stringent organization, rules, restriction on language, and trade language. Sunglow Mountain, home to the famous mushroom plantation, is an iconic area southwest of Zanon City. The Sunglow Mountain stretches its terrain slowly flattening as it goes south until the Emerald River, forming a unique mud-flat zone. Every year between March and November is Zanon's peak tourism season, during which many tourists came to experience the unique scenery. Mushroom Garden, located on the side of Sanglo Mountain, this mushroom plantation is home to hundreds of different kinds of mushrooms, which offers high academic and practical value. Sunset Temple, hidden in the belly of the Sunglow Mountain, it is the first temple in Zanon City, famous for its magnificent structure and copper tile hall. The courtyard is beautifully crafted from carmine, plum, and other ancient trees, each with an age of well over 100 years. In front of the temple, there are 4 ancient begonia trees which have lived for 300 years. Fairytown Resort, a resort developed on Fairytown, a gathering place of the minorities on the mountainside of Sunglow Mountain. The combination of local specialties with modern design in this place is loved by the tourists that visit. The Fairy Hot Springs is the most popular attraction in the entire resort. The hot springs have an open roof and are catered to individual residents. Aside from the hot springs, there are also several relaxing and casual attractions available. Southern Sky Tidal Flats, located in the southernmost part of the Sunglow Mountain scenic area near the Emerald River. The sunrise and sunset views here are splendid as it is accompanied by both the mountains and the rivers next to one another. Tea Leaf Town, located at the foot of the Sunglow Mountain, was an important post of an ancient trade route. The town has a beautiful environment, surrounded on all sides by mountains and rivers with well-scattered houses and flowing water between the roads. It's a living specimen of the transition from the agricultural civilization to the commercial civilization of the local minorities. Tea Leaf Town is famous for its 5 scenic spots, namely Firefly Night Market, Sunglow Reflections, Inscription Echoes, Red Leaf, Mountain View, and Willow Bridge. Jade Wetland Park is built next to Jade Lake to the north of Sunglow Mountain, with Redwood as its most famous attraction. Tourists can hop on a small boat and row themselves into the inner parts of Redwood Forest to experience its pristine and natural look. Peach Valley was originally meant to be a tea garden. However, a few peach blossoms somehow found their way into the valley, and the owners of the tea garden discovered the existence of large numbers of peach blossom seedlings. Bird Springs. The Bird Spring is inlet between the Sunglow Mountain and Emerald River. With a radius of more than 100 square meters and a depth of 7 meters, it is a type of fissure springs from on the fracture zone in the outcrop area of granite rocks. The spring water gushes out from the gravel and collects in the azure pool. Legend has it that every April and May in ancient times, thousands of bird species would rise near the spring. The sunlight would shine on the myriad of colorful birds flying together, hence the name. Purple starlings are a type of bird that reside near the jade wetland. The color of the feathers of these birds is extremely unique. The feathers will become a variation of shades of green, blue, and purple under the light in a different conditions. Rumor has it that spotting a purple starling resembles good luck.